Number 6. Skipping meals like a chaotic monk. So you forgot to eat. Again, maybe you were busy, maybe you thought coffee counted as breakfast. Maybe you're trying that new, intuitive fasting trend, which is just a fancy way of saying, I didn't plan lunch. Either way, skipping meals seems harmless. It's even celebrated sometimes. Productivity, discipline. That one guy on Twitter who only eats on Wednesdays. But your body isn't amused. When you skip meals, your blood sugar plummets faster than your willpower at a bake sale. Your brain, which runs almost exclusively on glucose, starts acting like a diva in a low-budget soap opera. You get cranky, foggy, impulsive, and about one minor inconvenience away from punching a printer. That's not mental clarity. That's hunger with a side of confusion. Long term, it's even worse. Your metabolism slows down because your body thinks you're in a famine. It starts hoarding fat like a paranoid squirrel prepping for winter. Muscle breakdown can kick in too, because hey, gotta get energy from somewhere. And if you're skipping meals often and then binge eating later, congrats, you've just enrolled in the metabolic roller coaster ride, where your insulin gets confused, your hunger cues panic, and your mood swings could qualify as a theme park attraction. Also, if you think not eating will make you healthier or sharper, just remember, your body sees skipped meals as a stressor, so cortisol, the stress hormone, goes up. And when cortisol goes up, fat likes to settle in and throw a party, especially around your belly. So no, skipping lunch to answer 47 emails is not a power move. It's a brain sabotaging, metabolism torching act of self-betrayal. Eat something, seriously. Number 5. Chewing ice like it owes you money. You finish your drink and there it is, that glorious crunch of leftover ice. It's cold, it's satisfying, it makes your molars feel alive. But it's also slowly destroying your mouth like a tiny, frozen wrecking ball. Chewing ice might seem harmless. After all, it's just frozen water. But your teeth don't care about that. They only care that you're basically taking little frozen hammers and smashing them into your enamel, repeatedly, for fun. Your enamel is the hard outer shell of your teeth, and unlike your phone screen or your ego, it doesn't grow back. Once it's cracked or worn down, that's it. Cue sensitivity, cavities, and potential root canals that feel like medieval torture with a dental twist. Even worse, people who chronically chew ice often have an underlying condition called pagophagia, a type of pica where you crave and chew ice compulsively. And guess what it's usually linked to? Iron deficiency anemia. So yeah, your ice munching habit could be your body's weird way of screaming, please eat some spinach, you beautiful, brittle-tooth disaster. And those perfectly sculpted ice cubes from fancy coffee shops. They're the worst, denser, sharper, designed specifically to make dentists rich. So next time you feel the urge to crunch ice like you're auditioning for a dental horror film, just maybe don't. Your teeth will thank you, quietly, because they'll still be intact. Number 4. Cleaning with bleach like it's holy water. Bleach. The smell of childhood trauma, hospital hallways, and every school janitor's revenge. It's strong, it's effective, and if you're like many overachievers, you might think, if a little is good, a lot must be divine. Spoiler. It's not. Overbleaching your home is like fighting a mosquito with a flamethrower. Effective. Technically. Overkill. Absolutely. Also possibly dangerous. Bleach releases chlorine gas when mixed with the wrong things, like ammonia vinegar, or that mysterious, multi-surface spray you found in the back of the cupboard, and buy. Chlorine gas. I mean the kind of chemical warfare that once cleared trenches in World War I. Even using bleach alone in an unventilated area can make your eyes burn, your lungs wheeze, and your brain question all your life choices. And that's just the short-term fun. Overexposure to bleach fumes has been linked to chronic respiratory issues, especially for people with asthma or any slight wheeze in their DINA. Kids and pets. Their lungs are even more delicate. So, if you're scrubbing the kitchen while inhaling like it's aromatherapy, you might be micro-dosing your way to lifelong regrets. Plus, at Crispy, bleach doesn't clean everything. People love to douse mold with bleach like they're defeating evil, but mold spores often survive and come back sincere, and using it on porous surfaces, like wood or grout, just pushes the spores deeper. Congrats, you've created stronger, sneakier mold. So yes, bleach can sanitize, it can whiten, it can kill things, but it also kinda wants to kill you too. Use it with caution, or better yet, use something a little less apocalyptic. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel. It means a lot to me. Number 3. Ignoring your sneezes like a stoic hero. You're in a meeting, it's quiet. Everyone's pretending to understand the spreadsheet. And suddenly, you feel it. The tingle. The sneeze is coming. But instead of letting it fly, you clamp your nose and mouth shut like you're diffusing a boom. Silence is preserved. Your sinuses, however, are not. Holding in a sneeze can feel like a tiny victory over your body's chaos. But biologically speaking, it's a bad idea with a side of regret. When you suppress a sneeze, all that built-up pressure, usually meant to launch snot into the atmosphere like a mucus missile, gets redirected inward. And your skull, surprisingly, isn't thrilled about that. There are real documented cases of people rupturing their throat, bursting blood vessels in their eyes, or even damaging their eardrums just by holding in a sneeze. One particularly cursed case involved a man who literally fractured a bone in his neck because he tried to muffle a sneeze. That's not decorum. That's orthopedic chaos. And don't think you're being hygienic either. Suppressing a sneeze doesn't make the germs vanish. It just traps them inside, possibly pushing bacteria deeper into your sinuses or eustachian tubes. So now, instead of infecting others, you're infecting yourself. It's like reverse bio-warfare. Bottom line, sneeze like a person. Use your elbow. Blow people's hair back if you must. Just let it out. Your arteries, and your dignity, will thank you. Number 2. Holding your breath during stress like you're in a spy thriller. Crispy. You ever realize you've been holding your breath for who knows how long? Maybe you're reading a stressful email, about to click, Jane meeting, or just navigating social media like it's a psychological minefield. Suddenly, you gasp like you've been freed from underwater. Surprise. Your body's in full survival mode, and you didn't even notice. This delightful phenomenon is called email apnea. Yes, that's a real term. And it's when you unconsciously hold your breath or take shallow breaths during stress. Sounds harmless, right? Until you remember your brain kinda needs oxygen. Regular, consistent oxygen. Not whenever I'm done doom scrolling. Oxygen. When you hold your breath or breathe shallowly for long periods, your carbon dioxide levels rise, your blood pH shifts, and your sympathetic nervous system kicks in like it's being chased by wolves. Cue tension, anxiety, heart palpitations, and a delightful fog that makes focusing on literally anything impossible. And it's not just emails. People do it while texting, gaming, editing, doom scrolling, arguing, even while writing passive, aggressive comments online. Your body treats these micro-stress moments like actual threats. And instead of breathing deeply to calm down, it tightens up like a stress burrito. Over time, habitual shallow breathing can contribute to chronic fatigue, high blood pressure, poor digestion, and good old-fashioned panic. You're basically walking around in fight or flight mode because Gmail said, your storage is almost full. The fix: literally just breathe. Mindfully. Like a person who's not trying to win an Olympic free diving medal every time they reply to a Slack message. Your lungs aren't decorations. Use them. Number 1. Drinking water wrong. Yes, that's a thing. Water. The clear, flavorless mep of life. You're told to drink more of it. You carry around an emotional support water bottle. You judge your friends for not finishing theirs. But plot twist, to extra crispy. Drinking water the wrong way can mess you up too. Let's start with chugging. You're behind on your hydration goal. Crispy, you slam back a liter of water like you're at a frat party but for wellness. Bad idea. Your kidneys can only process about 8,001,000 milliliters of water per hour. Anything more and your body goes, cool. I guess we're doing the brain swelling thing now. It's called water intoxication. And yes, it's a real medical emergency. Symptoms include confusion, headaches, nausea, and in extreme cases, death. All from trying to be healthy. Then there's the overhydration through fear strategy. Someone told you dark pea doom, so now you're downing water constantly, even when you're not thirsty. Thing is, constantly flushing your system can actually wash out electrolytes your body needs, like sodium, potassium, and magnesium. That's like mopping your floor so much you strip the tiles off. Also, some people only drink during meals, which can dilute stomach acid and mess with digestion. Or they gulp air while drinking too fast, which leads to bloating and gas. You're not a camel. You're not a plant. You're a human with organs that prefer hydration in normal, spaced-out doses. So, yes, you can mess up drinking water. Moderation, friends. Even when it comes to the world's most wholesome beverage. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.